What's up, everybody? I'm Alex.
I'm Ingrid.
And we're Encrypted Couple, your sexy crypto couple. And today we're here with Florian, and he is a dolphin on Steemit, and he is a genius behind some really awesome stuff called Utopian IO. And so we want to pick his brain a little bit about it and learn a little bit more about what goes on and why people do what they do on Utopian.
All right.
So first, tell us a little bit about who you are, and I guess how you found out about Steemit, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm Florian, Flori on Steemit. I have no clue how I found about Steemit. I forgot about it.
Yeah, me too.
Which is pretty upsetting. I really want to know this very first moment of how I stumbled upon it, but I have no clue.
It's like a rabbit hole. It sucks you in.
Yeah, exactly. And I very quickly realized this is exactly what I was meant to do. Everything I learned in my life prepared me for this thing. So yeah, I went all in, and before I could even afford it, I became a full-time Steemian.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta take that leap of faith before the proof is there for the universe to open those doors and allow things to come in. So that's really inspiring.
And it was worth it.
Yeah.
That was the best part of it.
Well, we're doing the same thing, man. So we're right with you.
Yes, amazing. So
Utopian IO. We understand it's a platform for open source development. Why don't you explain to our audience how exactly people could get involved, either helping somebody's project or maybe getting their project some help?
And let's first start with what it is, because we have all range of let's first start with what it is so they know where we're at before we dive deeper.
Of course. So Utopian is a platform developed by a.k.a. from Italy. He's a very good programmer who had this idea of making open source contributions worth your time. And Steam, when he discovered Steam, he quickly realized this is it, this can work, and then he created Utopian IO, which is a platform like DTube or DSound or DLive and all these kinds of platforms running on Steam. And he got a huge delegation of Steam power. I think it's currently 3.7 million Steam power.
Wow, that's nice.
It's the biggest platform in terms of Steam power, except for Steemit itself, which there's the Steemit Inc. Account has like 70 million Steam power, but they don't use it
that's
to
so
upvote.
lame. What?
No, I mean, I see the point, because it could be problematic. If they make a big upvote or something like that, that would be like
too much of the reward pool.
Too much. I mean, they could use just 1% or something like that, but I guess they don't want to get involved in that and just leave it more decentralized. So what they do is they delegate Steam power to other platforms where they think this is a cool project, and they did so with Utopian. And they also got sponsorship from others. They have the sponsorship model where you're getting part of the author rewards of all contributions being done on Utopian.
Wow, that's awesome.
So you have that from DTube, for example. Yeah, you're uploading this on DTube, as I assume, and there you share 25% with the DTube account. And a similar strategy is going on with Utopian, but it's not going to the Utopian platform, it's going to the sponsors. So 20%, I think, it is from the author rewards going back to the sponsors. It's not huge. I think you can make better investments in terms of how much you get out of your Steam power, but it's really cool because you're supporting the thing.
Yeah.
What is the thing? The thing is you have all these different kind of categories, how you can contribute something to a open source project that can be either Steam related. So if you want to write tutorials like I did, or making video tutorials like I did for Steemit, for DTube, for Utopian itself, you can do that and you get guaranteed upvotes. And that's the key. You get guaranteed upvotes. You don't get that on DTube, you don't get that anywhere else.
You're right.
But on Utopian, you can count on it if you follow the rules. So there's a set of rules for every single category as well as for the entire platform. And when you do that, when you do it right, then a moderator will double check it and see if it's all good and according to the rules. And then after it's being accepted, within the next 24 hours, you will get a huge bot upvote, depending on the category. So if you're doing a tutorial, that's cool, but it's not really that important for the progress of the open source software. So therefore, you are getting less than when you're making a development. So if you're a programmer, you can make tons of money programming for WordPress, for example, or for Anki. If you know Anki, it's a flashcard, it's like the flashcard memorizing tool. A lot of students are using it, or whatever. I mean, there are thousands of projects out there. So all these contributions will help you to make some money and at the same time bring the software forward. And there are tons of categories, because that's the most common thing I hear. People say, oh yeah, that's all cool and nice, but it's not for me, I'm not a developer.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question is,
And it's
an
not
artist or a musician, or, I mean, is that welcome and desired?
Probably not a musician, because that will not...
Maybe graphic design or
Graphic
something?
design is perfect. Graphic design would be the second biggest thing, because every software needs design, web design, or some design if it's an app or a tool.
So more software related, kind of developer related kind of things are going to be more popular, but you can take that and use your own spin, which is kind of flexible. Okay,
Yes.
that makes sense.
And you have other categories like translation. So often you have to translate the software into a different language. You have documentation and copywriting, and these are all things everybody can do. Yeah, so there's always something everybody can get into. And my niches were tutorials, text-based tutorials, and video tutorials.
Awesome.
Well, is there any final message you want to leave our audience, either about Utopian or Steemit or life in general?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait a second. Let's stick with Utopian. I think most importantly, what you can do with Utopian is you can create your own software, your own tool, your own website. So when you have an idea, and I'm more like the idea guy, you just put it out there in the open. You can make a new GitHub project. GitHub is the website that stores all these open source projects, and it's deeply connected to Utopian. Everything you contribute on Utopian in the end goes to GitHub. So when you have that idea, you put it out in the open, you make a task request, connect it with a new GitHub project. It's all free and easy. Maybe it sounds a bit complicated, but honestly, it's just a few clicks and you can do that then. And then developers and designers and so on can see that and can connect with you and start developing that. And for them, it will be super profitable because they make all the money. And often it's the case that developers have no clue what to do. Yeah, you have to tell them exactly what you want, and they are brilliant with that. They can make it, but they're not very creative in terms of, okay, what can I do with my skills? So you as a thinker bring out the idea, they bring it in the world, and the graphic designer makes it look beautiful.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yes.
Just another beautiful way how cryptocurrency connects us all and takes all of our talents, like, and puts them together like that puzzle piece that we all need. So I love that. Very cool.
We believe that all the humans of the world will trade their services for upvotes in the future. So this really seems like that foundation that we needed for that.
Yeah.
So really excited. We're probably going to be taking a look, maybe check out, see if there's anything we could help with.
Totally.
And obviously, clearly not investment advice, but anybody here could do a little bit of work, a little bit of freelance work on Utopian, and get paid in upvotes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, particularly also really nice to add for people who are just starting on Steemit, because you have no followers if you're just starting, and then you can go to Utopian and just make Steem every single day, and then through that process you can also grow your audience. So that's an awesome way to begin with, actually.
That's so fun.
Awesome.
Fun. Awesome.
Well, make sure to leave your Smart Cash address below for that 5 Smart Cash giveaway, and we'll see you in the next video.